Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Tatiana Anissa. Welcome to the fam. I am so excited to have you here, and I'm also really excited to film this video because we're gonna talk about all of my summer beauty must-haves. I love filming this video every single year because I get to talk about my summer staple products that are in my rotation heavy, products that I just cannot put down. So it's gonna be a good one. Make sure you grab a snack, grab a drink, and let's get into it. I'm not gonna go in any particular order. I'm just gonna grab whatever's in front of me. But let's start off with these blushes right here from Charlotte Tilbury because these are a newer product. These are the Charlotte Tilbury Unreal blushes. I have on the shade Cherry today, and I just think that this blush is so perfect for this time of year. Honestly, could not have come at a better time because the cheeks, that looks so pretty. And one thing that I look for when it comes to a glowy blush is it gonna have a lot of pigment to it, or is it just gonna be glow, you know? And I feel like these blushes have the perfect amount of pigment and glow. It's not overly glowy to where you don't really get the color of the blush. You get the color. It's very pretty. I love the packaging on these as well, but I feel like if you're the kind of person that loves more glowy blush, you're gonna love these. These are so pretty. These are definitely gonna be in rotation heavy. The e.l.f. Thirst Burst drops, y'all, even though this is a skincare product, I just feel like this gives your skin the most beautiful lit from within glow, and the way that your makeup applies on top of this is like perfection, absolute perfection, especially if you use it in your makeup prep. I'm telling you, the glow is stunning, and your products just go on so much more smoother. I really love how my skin came out today, and I definitely feel like a lot of that had to do with this product right here. Now, this skin tint is a must-have for me. This is the Danessa Myricks Yummy Skin Tint. This is by far one of my favorite products in the Yummy line, next to the other product I'm going to talk about next. But I truly feel like if you're in the market for a new skin tint, definitely check this one out. What I love the most about this is, one, it does give you more of like a natural skin finish, but two, the coverage. The coverage is so buildable. I have used this skin tint for full glam makeup days. Definitely one of the best skin tints on the market. This came out, I think, maybe a year or 2 years ago, probably 2 years ago, and I still feel like this one is definitely one of the best on the market. Now, would this be a summer must-have video if this was not in here? Okay, like, excuse me. I am on my second one of this. This is the Danessa Myricks Blurring Balm Powder. My favorite is the Universal, but if you're not really feeling the Universal, she does have tinted shades in the line. You know, I just love the Universal. I just go for this one. I have the tinted one in my collection, but I just find myself gravitating to the Universal more. But they both do the same, except the tinted one is going to give you a little bit more coverage if that's what you're looking for. But if you're just looking for something to be a primer, not really add coverage, go for the Universal. This has Upslight in it, which helps to control the oils. So if you have oily combo skin, I'm telling you, this is gonna be literally one of your best friends this summer because it does an amazing job at controlling those oils, and it really does help your makeup to last longer. This is a literal tried and true, especially when I know that I'm gonna have a long day. If I'm gonna be outside doing a lot, going to a concert, this is a must-have for me. Another must-have, especially for those concerts and things like that, is the One Size Until Dawn setting spray. But now we have it with SPF, so y'all know this is a summer staple. I don't even reach for the original Until Dawn anymore. Now that I have it with SPF, this is what I prefer. This is what I want. And I also feel like this nozzle on here just sprays a lot easier. It's a lot better. It's not as aggressive as the original one. So all in all, I love this spray. We all know how viral this spray has gone. We all know what this spray can do. It's waterproof, transfer proof. Like, it really does a great job at keeping your makeup on, but now it has SPF in it. This is a true summer staple. I also wanted to include this spray from One Size as well. It's definitely on the opposite end of what the Until Dawn can do. This is the Powder Melt Setting Spray, and I just think that if you're the kind of person who loves a more glass-like, natural skin finish kind of effect to your makeup, that is where this one comes in. And I feel like for me, there's a time and a place. I feel like for days like this where I want to go a little bit more glowy, this is the setting spray that I'm reaching for. And I just feel like it just gives you that summer skin. You know, your skin just looks nice and glowy and healthy, and that's what I like. I feel like in the summertime, I really gravitate to more glowy products. Still want that insurance on my base, which I'm going to talk about Next, I have a lot of one size in this video. We all know one size comes through with the staples, so I just have to say that. I feel like a lot of products from one size make up my everyday makeup routine, especially for the summertime. Definitely a must-have product. If you like that more glowy, natural finish makeup, I think you're really gonna find yourself enjoying the powder melt spray. It's also really good if you find that you go on with a lot of powders and your makeup is looking powdery. That spray is gonna fix that right up. Since we're talking about base products, this product right here I knew was gonna be in this video. This is the One Size Turn Up the Base Foundation. Now, we all know that your girl is a full coverage, full glam makeup girly, okay? Give me the full glam. And you know, it is the summertime, but I still want my base to feel lightweight. I don't wanna feel like I'm wearing makeup. You don't want it to feel heavy on your face. That is why I included this foundation in this video, because it is a full coverage, full glam foundation, but it feels so lightweight. I have it on today and I honestly feel like I don't have any makeup on right now because that is how lightweight and comfortable this foundation feels. I honestly don't think that there's gonna be a foundation that comes out this year that is going to top this from One Size. I truly don't, because this is everything that I want. A full coverage 2025 foundation. It is I love it. Now, this baby right here, the viral sensation that is the Made by Mitchell curve case. Of course, a staple for the summertime because hello, you get bronzers, you get blushes. What more can you ask for? You know, like what more could you ask for? Besides more curve cases with more shades, because I feel like I just want as many shades as I can possibly get in this formula because it's such a good formula. As you can see, mine is well loved. I used both of these two shades today. This is the shade Chocolate Charm and Shade and Laid. I love using those two shades. Those are my most used shades, and honestly feel like it's only a matter of time before I hit pan on it because you can see that your girl has made quite the dent in those. I really have. If you have not tried anything from Made by Mitchell, let it be the curve case. There's literally something for everyone. He has so many different curve cases for different skin tones, and the formula is really beautiful too. I definitely feel like it has a lot of pigment to these, and it does have a dewy finish, but they set down beautifully with the powder. I set my entire face today and I have the bronzer basically just about all over, and it sets beautifully. No problems with that, no skipping, no picking up. This is a formula that truly does blend itself, and I cannot say enough good things about it. We gotta talk about the Naturium Photo Glow lip balms. I have quite a few lip formulas in this video that are true favorites for me for the summertime, and these are definitely one of them. Love my lip combo today, y'all. It's a really pretty combo. So I have on the Maybelline Lifter Liner in the shade, what shade is this? Is this Cross the Line? Love this lip liner. I also have the lip balm Petal on. This combo, so beautiful. What I love the most about these lip balms is they feel really comfortable on the lips, but they have the shine of a gloss to where they are beautiful in a lip combo. All you need is a lip liner and one of these lip balms, you're good to go. But I love this lip combo today. Like, I cannot get over it. I wrote this lip combo down because that is how much I love it. They have so many shades. They're affordable too. They're like $12, which, hello, we love that. They also just came out with new ones that have SPF in them, which I need to get my hands on. They also have shimmer ones. Like, they have a lot that I need to catch up on. But these are definitely one of my favorite lip formulas to use in the summertime specifically. Speaking of lippies, okay, when I say I have a few. Who all remembers these? I remember when these first came out, I needed to have every single shade of these. These are the Makeup by Mario Plumping Lip Serums. When I tell y'all, I think I have just about every single shade. I have more. This is not all the ones I have. These are super glossy on the lips. I love this with the lip liner. Pop this on, you're good to go. It does have that tingly sensation, almost kind of pepperminty, but you know, it doesn't burn, which, hello, I love that. I love that it doesn't burn, but these are true summer staples for me. I hope that we get more shades in these. I mean, he does have a lot in the lines. I don't know what shades we're missing, truly, but if it's a formula I love, I can never get too many shades, you know what I mean? So these are amazing if you love that more glossy, shiny, pepperminty kind of lip. These, perfect. You also can build up the coverage too. They're still on the sheer side, but you can build it up a little bit. Now, these blushes from H&B Cosmetics are truly the definition of summer blush because they're glossy, but they have really punchy, vibrant shades. They pack a punch. When I tell y'all they have a lot of pigment, they have a lot of pigment. But overall, I just think that these are the perfect summer blushes. They have so many shades to choose from, but look at how pretty and glossy this is. This formula kind of reminds me of the Made by Mitchell Curve Case formula. These set beautifully with the powder, so you don't have to worry about that. The last blush I have in here to talk about is the IT Cosmetics Sun Blush. Now, this is one of my favorite summer blushes. It's definitely one of my most used blushes in the summertime, so I have mine in the shade Sun Gaze, and these blushes are meant to be more like a bronzer kind of blush, which I absolutely love. It is a thinner formula and it does set down to a soft matte kind of finish. It is really, really beautiful. I would love to see more shades in this, but this is a beautiful formula and I just feel like not a lot of people talk about this. I don't understand it. I don't understand why. Of course, I have to talk about the Fenty Gloss Balm Lip Oils. I talk about these all the time, but they are just too good not to, so I have to talk about these. Honestly, I feel like if you're a fan of the Fenty Gloss formula, you're gonna love these. These feel like a lip oil, but they have the shine of a gloss. They're super comfortable on the lips. They just feel like a cushion on your lips, and I love the shades of these as well. They're really, really beautiful, and Fenty did an amazing job with these. This is one of my favorite lip formulas from Fenty, and I just cannot get enough of this. And I just think these are perfect for summer. They have the perfect amount of pigment in here as well. They feel super lightweight on the lips too. I just feel like overall, they're the perfect summer lippy. I definitely wanted to include the Haus Labs powder bronzer in here because this reformulation slash new shade range that they came out with is perfect. I feel like all of the shades in this line are perfect shades. The formula is super easy to blend, feels really, really creamy. I think they're perfect for summer and there's something for everyone. And the shade range is amazing. I feel like we've been getting a lot of bronzers lately, but the shade ranges are just like, what are we doing? I had to include in here for one of my summer staples. I do have a setting powder I wanted to include in here. This kind of goes along the lines of your makeup feeling more lightweight for the summertime, if that's your vibe. And I just feel like these not only do a great job at blurring the skin, and you can also bake with these, but it feels so lightweight on the skin. It does not feel like you have powder on your face. It doesn't make your face feel tight or anything. This is just a nice everyday natural setting powder that's still going to blur. It's still going to give you that effect that you want, but it's just overall a really nice lightweight powder for the summertime. So that's why I wanted to include these in this video. I do have this body wash from Naturium I wanted to talk about. This is the Glow Getter Multi-Oil Body Wash. Now, I love using this body wash specifically in the summertime. This is an oil to gel formula, so it lathers up really, really nicely in the shower. Every time I use this and I get out the shower, my skin is so hydrated to where I don't have to go in with any lotion or anything, and I love that. My skin just feels so silky, and it literally feels like I went in with an oil, but it's like the oil has seeped into my skin to where I don't need to rehydrate, if that makes sense. So I really love this. It doesn't really have a scent to it. I've seen people say it has like a subtle scent. I don't smell anything, to be honest. So this is definitely one of those body washes that I would use in conjunction with another body wash. And what body wash, you ask? The EOS body washes. I love these. I just pulled one out of my shower. This one is coconut waters. It smells delicious. If you're a fan of coconut, I think you're really gonna like this. They also have vanilla cashmere, which I am almost out of. Also almost out of Fresh and Cozy. Now that it's summertime, this is the scent that I've been showing the most love to, but I absolutely love this. If you're a fan of the EOS lotions, there's no doubt in my mind that you won't love this. It is an amazing, amazing body wash, so definitely a summer staple. I do have some body butters in here. I have two. The first one's from Fenty in Guava Getaway. I really wanted to share this one because I love layering this with all of my fruity fragrances, and I love this one. Fenty has come out with a lot of body butters, but this scent is by far my favorite that she's come out with. Not only that, I love these body creams from Fenty because the effect that it gives is almost like you just put on an oil, which I really like. I don't really wear this body cream to bed, but going out, love. This is definitely more of a luxury splurge item, but I like to use this more when I'm going out and, you know, put it all on the chest so it gives that nice glow. Honestly, was not expecting to love it as much as I do, but this has become a true summer must-have for me, you know, especially because I show a lot more skin in the summertime. So having these two body creams, it has honestly been amazing, and I've been loving it every time I wear it. I also wanted to include these in here. These are from Made by Mitchell. These are these Shine Slimes. As you can see in the bottle, they have like two different finishes. So one finish is going to give you more of like a body glow kind of effect. And the other one's gonna give you more of like a sparkle one. So this is the shade Nighttime Divine, which gives you more of that sparkle. And then Amber Sunshine gives you more of like that glow. These are a gel formula, and I just love putting these on the arms and on the chest. It looks really, really beautiful. These have been a go-to for me in the summertime. I've really been into body products lately. I've really been enjoying these, so of course I had to include them in this video. Now, the Fleur Body Mist, amazing. Love Fleur. If you're new here, I have to say Fleur is one of my favorite fragrance brands, and they have literally something for everyone. They come out with new body mists like clockwork, okay? They are working overtime in the product development room, because there's so many body mists that they come out with, but there's literally something for everyone. I just pulled a few of my favorites: coconut skin, peach skin, beach skin, dragon fruit, vanilla skin one. You cannot go wrong with any Fleur body mist, especially for the summertime. If you don't want anything, you know, too much or too overpowering, definitely check out the body mist. You know, of course, Fleur has fragrances too that you can check out, but the body mists have become a staple for me, especially because they have so many summery scents that I just cannot get enough of. Speaking of cannot get enough of, the Ellis Brooklyn Miami Nectar fragrance literally reminds me of vacation. Every time I smell this, I feel like I'm on vacation. I feel like I want to be on the beach. This is just a true summer fragrance for me. I have this on today. This has just been what I've been reaching for just about every single day, especially for summertime. This scent is by far my favorite out of the entire Ellis Brooklyn line, so I had to rave about this. Last two fragrances, we have this one from Sniff. This is Cocoa Shimmy. Love this one. Now this one smells like vacation as well. This one has more of like that pool, beachy kind of scent to it that I really, really like. I feel like a lot of Sniff's fragrances are an acquired smell. I don't love everything in the line. I own two from Sniff, and those are my two favorites that I own. I've smelt them all, so like it really just depends on like what you're looking for, but this is a great, great summer scent. I feel like it's a little bit of a safer scent. I feel like a lot of Sniff's fragrances can be different, you know, really unique, but this one I feel like is a little bit more safe. I feel like a lot more people love this one, and yeah, it just smells like summer. Truly, it's great. I love it. Lastly, the Valentino Coral Fantasy fragrance has been a favorite for me for years. I have loved this fragrance specifically for summertime because it smells so summery, so fruity, so fresh, and I cannot get enough of this. I've made quite the dent in mine, and I just know that when I finish this, I'm going to repurchase the big size because I have to have this fragrance in my collection at all times. I cannot not have this in my collection. But that is it for my summer beauty must-haves. I had so many more products sitting in front of me that I wanted to talk about, but I was like, oh, I have to narrow it down, Tati. You gotta narrow it down. But I will include some honorable mentions down below in the description that I didn't get to talk about today because I know I talked about a lot of products. I hope you all enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button down below and join the fam, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye, guys.